You are now tuned in to Peach State TV, where any gym is home. www.peachstatehoops.com. Enjoy the show.
Here in this first clip, you're watching Allie Russell, shooting guard, a kid who is a primary shooter out of Veritas Christian, just outside of Asheville, North Carolina. Got pretty good size on her, standing right about 5'8", as you can see in these first clips. Working footwork, being able to knock the jumper down, have her turning on her inside foot. We'll talk more about kind of what we're doing, the adjustments that she's made, and the type of player she is in the upcoming clips. Introducing Allie Russell. I think the first thing that struck me about Russell, obviously was her natural stroke. When you watch her here in some of these clips here, we've switched sides now, still at the free throw line. She gets the ball out smoothly. One of the things we did talk about was getting the ball out, quicker, just being able to, at the next level, be able to catch, shoot, knock it down. We like to do a lot of stuff off the move to get kids used to moving at a quick speed and still having to get the ball out. Staying here on the other side. Now you're going to see her step back and shoot the three already. I think the biggest thing that Russell was able to get, we talked a lot about using that inside foot, and you can watch here in some of these clips, still kind of planting that inside foot as opposed to always stepping and planting with her left and then bringing her right. There's a lot of right-handed shooters like to do, getting that thing locked in, getting squared, being able to get it out. She'll be able to speed that shot up at the next level, but the ability to knock it down and clean it consistently is tough to find. You'll see her now move the basketball actually back over to the other side of the floor, still catching. As you can see now, a little shot fake and a pull-up. She did a really good job with the footwork. She's a real visual kid. Showed her the footwork, just had her kind of watch my feet and then pick it up and go from there. And you can see she's able to get it and knock the jumper down. Talking to Russell before we got started, I thought one of the more impressive things with her as a kid and as a person was just kind of where she is academically. A 1,200 plus two-part score kid, 1,800 plus three-part score. It lets you know that academically she's been challenged and is prepared for the next level. Has already applied and been accepted to some schools and looking at some different options, playing wise as to where she wants to go. But anytime you find a kid with her bodybuilding, her ability to knock the shot down, I think you talk about an asset. She'd definitely be an asset for a roster.
She went to see
You continue to watch her here now, and a lot of the different cuts. I'll talk more about what we've been doing right now. We're actually looking at just a straight cut, just coming right to the ball. You actually can see her behind to the sideline. A little while ago, you saw her behind to the corner. We talked about shooting the curl, and then obviously she's been shooting three some, and then coming off the dribble. Looking at her game, I think at the next level, she plays some point for her high school, also plays off the ball. We do project her as an off-the-ball kind of kid who can shoot it. If she's able to knock down the one bounce, pull up going each way after the defender closes out a little bit, that's going to be an even bigger asset. That's going to allow her to do a little bit more on the floor than just be a catch-and-shoot kid. I think an asset that you're really going to get with Russell at the next level defensively, her work ethic is incredible. We get through, an hour and a half and she still is moving. There wasn't a time, which is a rarity here. There was not a time in which I had to try to get her to fight through. Hey, you're tired. Come on, keep working. We were able to kind of go back and forth the whole time just about technique, which is, like I said, a rarity, especially for a first-time kid. Normally, the first time or two the kids come in, it is a shock in terms of just the amount or volume of work that we get done in a short period, and it's hard for them to fight through. They hit about that 45-minute mark and kind of go through a wall. Russell didn't hit that, and you can see even here, we're still getting shots up. At this point, we're probably about 55 minutes to an hour in. She still has the legs and ethic to get the ball up and get it down. You see her now finishing a little bit at the rim just to get the ball off the floor a little bit. Once again, talking inside foot, step, one bounce, and then be able to get there and finish. She does a really good job actually finishing with her left hand for a kid who is right-handed off the shot. A lot of times they'll struggle, especially early in the one bounce drill here, to get that one bounce in and still be able to get to the rim. We did talk about her getting her feet all the way squared around, which will be a progression, something that she'll be able to work through, getting that right foot all the way around where she's in a position to shoot the jumper, doesn't have it, and then takes that next step, puts the ball on the floor, and is able to get to the rim. Switching sides, you're talking about the same thing. You see her get a good first step. We actually had talked a little bit before that just about, making sure you catch it, trying to get that left foot in a position where you can still shoot it. You see her right there. You see me talking to her about making sure that we get that left foot all the way squared around so she's in position there. You can see her actually read walking through it. I wanted to make sure we got that on the video. And you can see kind of what we're talking about with her footwork. There it is right there. She gets fully squared around and is able to take one bounce, then be able to get it to the rim. I think for her at the next level, being able to have good footwork in addition to what I think is a really good shot is going to make her a great player.